Okay, what is up, guys? Today I have two unboxings to do of flashlighty goodness. First, we have the ThorFire VG-10 flashlight. And then also the Sinvitron G01. Both of these are Cree LED. This one will run off of 18650s, and the little other light there runs off of the CR2s. Let's take a look at the VG-10 first. Ooh, manuals. We don't need these. Happy to submit a review. I am doing this currently. Okay. Looks like we got a lanyard and extra parts. Interesting. That's a lens? Wow. O-rings. Lanyard. Looks like the button housing. The physical button. More O-rings. And I don't know yet. Little holster. Made out of nylon, I suppose. And that's what that is, I think. Different cover in case you don't want the gold one. Button feels pretty good on her. Nothing else hiding in the box there. Get out of here. It feels pretty good in the hand. Pretty light now, but it is empty of batteries. Hot. Well, let's take a quick look and see what happens. Wow, those are already lubricated. That's nice. Let's see it pulled apart a bit here. Well, I guess that's the whole brains of the unit there. Don't really feel like diving down into much of that. Unless it's broken. And then we will. Got a fully charged 18650. Now it's got some half-decent weight to it. Interesting. Oh, okay. Was that bright? Next down. Next down. Okay. So that's the bright. Step down. One step further. And I think they call this the moonlight, like half a lumen. No, this is the moonlight. It's half a lumen there. Okay. So reading the manual here, like I've decided to go back on my word on. The output on high, 847 lumens. Mid is 300. Low is 30. And then that moonlight is 0.2. I have no way of confirming if that's accurate or not. But, I guess we will see there. Okay, so here we are in a dark room. Don't ask me why I have a dark room. That is beside the point here. So we've got high, which doesn't feel all that high, to be honest. I kind of expected 800 lumens to be a little brighter than that. So I guess I clicked it twice, so that would be low. And that is moonlight. I don't know if you can actually see that, but that flashlight is on. Let me blind you for a little while there. But, so I guess, interesting. And maybe I was on medium at first. This is kind of a pain, to be honest, this cycle. I'm not sure I quite like that. But I guess this high is pretty bright, considering the fact that it's illuminating the entire room just by itself for one little flashlight. The weight, it's not too bad, but this thing's already warming up, actually. Huh. Belt clip seems to be on there pretty good. And darkness. And so this is just cycling high, medium, low, moonlight. High, medium, low, moonlight. And so on. Okay, and now we have the Sinvitron G01, again running a Cree LED, so at least the LED is of good quality. Little replacement button there, and well, that's it. Okay, so this is designed to fit on a standard Picatinny rail. Did that literally just break already? I think this already broke. Okay, we will... Oh, because I was not supposed to twist it. Okay, build quality. Already not wonderful. But I twisted a part that was not supposed to be twisted, so partially my bad. I'm sure a dab of epoxy or something like that will fix it. Oops. It feels pretty rugged, except for that. The action here feels pretty good, but I need a screwdriver to get into it, which is annoying. I will be back with that. And through the magic of YouTube editing, I now have screwdrivers. And well, that comes right off. No instructions, so I figure a lot of people may do this, because generally, in a flashlight, up front is not what you take off to change the battery. This just brings you to a little printed circuit board which looks like it backs to the battery. So, that must mean the battery, yes, gets changed from there. This is why even cheap manufacturers should put out documentation with their product. And I have lost screws already. Okay. CR2s. I've never actually had a light that used one of these before. That fits pretty nicely. And oh god, that's already on. Okay. Oh, we have now rectified that. Put this together. There's no shaking, no nothing like that. So 1 click for on, 2 clicks for strobe. Okay. Now let's see how it fits on a pistol. Yes, it is unloaded. For those wondering, this is an FNS 9. I haven't put many rounds to this, but so far I really enjoy it. Slides right on. I can even put it further forward if I wanted to. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 the indentations for the Picatinny. And so I guess this would require 3 due to the fact that I can put it in 2 positions. It'll lock in there with it sitting like that, or it will lock in a little further forward. Now I think I'm going to keep it there. That sounds like a good idea to me. Okay, back in the dark room here with the light. This does add some noticeable weight, forward weight to the firearm. This is, the FN's a very light firearm, and this has put a lot of weight on it, a substantial bit. That is quite bright, actually. Now, one thing I do not like that this is doing is it has now negated my tritium sights. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this firearm has tritium sights. So when it is slightly dark, no matter what, the sights will glow. And when that gets switched on, the sights no longer glow. In fact, I can't even see the dots in the sights anymore. They just look like black sights. It doesn't really affect how this firearm points, which is nice. It just adds a little bit of forward weight. And the strobe, okay, interesting with the strobe. The ways my eyes are adjusting to it is the tritium sights are actually shining through a little bit. It's probably just when the strobe light is off, but it is working. You can go from on. Oh, that's a nice feature. If you turn the light on, so the button is on the bottom. And if you just bump it, it turns the strobe function on. That is nice. That has application. So, now, I've got the firearm and a fully loaded magazine for weight. And that beast just got really heavy. Now the light does have a little bit of shake to it. But ow, that puts some extra critical weight on there. Okay, so let's go back to the ThorFire. It feels quite well made. The clip is nice, and it's really nice that this thing came with all of these extra parts. And the holster. And, I mean, it seems to so far be pretty reliable. And that moonlight is really interesting. I think I'm going to have a little bit of fun with that. It's the VG-10. Seems like quite a nice piece. Maybe that doesn't come off. I don't know, I'll figure this out a little bit. So initial impressions are pretty good quality, actually. Especially considering the fact that it comes with all of these extra pieces. That is nice. The Sinvitron G01. Initial impressions. Poor craftsmanship with a lack of instructions. It's not hard to figure out. But this button's already fallen off, and I did not twist it hard. So I guess we will see how long this lives. Now, something else I did notice is the holster that I generally carry my pistol in. This is too big to accept that holster anymore. So I guess this will kind of be a home-only tool. So little extra buttons, nice, but I would have liked to just see instructions. Now, as I'm sure you can see here, the ThorFire VG-10 on Amazon.com ran me $26.99. Now they sell it two ways. They sell it as you saw it here, and then they sell it with one that comes with a 18650 battery and a charger. Now clearly, I don't need a charger, and I've actually just bought more 18650s here. I'm good as far as those go. I've got a lot of those. I want to say it was just over 30 if you got the battery and the charger with it. And the G01 here was $23.89. I'm feeling like this VG1 is the better value, although we will see with this little guy after I actually put some range time in it and see if it doesn't explode under the shockwave of the cartridges. Now, I'm only putting this on a 9mm. Well, I'll do the 9mm first, but then I'll probably put it on some bigger stuff, 45s, etc., just to stress test it. So far, the only issue I can really see is that is crap. Should not pay $25 for something, especially something this small, to have a piece pop off immediately. And you might be saying, well, $25 is really cheap. It's still $25. It is not that hard to solder or epoxy or even do a proper press fit, because that's what it looks like this was. There's a knurled end there. This was just a press fit. That is not quality. I honestly expect this to break quickly, but we will see.